How do I look?
Delicious. Golden brown is your color.
Welcome to WatchMojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the fast food menu choices that helped define a decade.
The beef stays hot, the cool stays crisp. Put it together, you can't resist.
Number 10, McPizza, McDonald's. Your personal memories of the McPizza probably all come down to your age.
McDonald's pizza.
This is because McDonald's has actually been rolling out versions of the McPizza since back in the late 70s. This largely discontinued food item probably gained its strongest traction with consumers during the 80s, however, thanks largely to small personal size.
Right now at McDonald's, we've got a surprise. You can get a personal-sized pepperoni pizza for just 99 cents.
The first iteration of the McPizza was sort of a handheld pocket pizza affair, while the strongest-selling 80s version was basically a pizza for one. The McPizza had its devoted fans, but the item was mostly phased out in the 90s.
Luckily, some things are good and true, like the McDonald's family-sized pepperoni pizza, smothered in cheese and pepperoni for only $5.99 or 2 for $10.
Only one McDonald's location in Orlando, Florida still offers the McPizza up for sale. Number 9. 5 for $5. Arby's. Our money certainly doesn't stretch the way it used to, but this 5 for $5 deal from Arby's was a ridiculous value, even back in the 80s.
What can you buy for $5 these days? Maybe one of these, or a couple of these, perhaps one of these. But right now at Arby's, $5 buys you 5 regular roast beef sandwiches.
Today, the idea of 5 roast beef sandwiches for $1 each seems incredible. But hey, Arby's was trying to compete in a crowded market. This promotion certainly seemed to work, especially since the chain was offering freshly sliced roast beef, as opposed to burgers.
Announcing Arby's 5 for $5 deal. Now get 5 regular roast beef sandwiches for just $5.
Arby's is, of course, still around today, and we absolutely love the fact that the chain has occasionally brought this deal back to the market, if only for the sake of nostalgia.
This is your appetite talking, and this is a tasty alert. You're not gonna believe this, baby.
Right now, 5 Arby's roast beefs are just $5.95.
Number 8, Enchilada, Taco Bell. There's a laundry list of Taco Bell menu favorites that many fans of the chain would like to see make a full-time return.
Ooey, it's gooey, it's your old friend Enchilada.
The Bell Beefer is certainly one of those, but the Enchilada has actually made headlines during its occasional menu reappearances. These modern Enchiladas are not quite the same as the ones that first won over Taco Bell customers back in the 1970s and 80s.
Got a craving for a Enchilada or two.
This big, beefy bonanza of indulgence was basically all its name implied. A burrito mixed with an enchilada. You needed a fork, or rather a spork, to eat this bad boy, even if it was only used to pick off the olives. However you consumed the enchilada, you were guaranteed a yummy, messy time.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Number 7, Chicken Littles, KFC. It was the best of times, it was the tastiest of times.
Kentucky Fried Chicken's new Chicken Little sandwiches. They cost just a little, but people love them a lot.
It was the time of the Chicken Little, in an age before sliders caused fast food aficionados to forget this humbly delicious KFC concoction. There wasn't anything particularly fancy about the Chicken Little.
New Chicken Little, new Chicken Littles. New Chicken Little, you taste so very nice. Love your 11 herbs and spices.
It was more the fact that Colonel Sanders and his 11 herbs and spices nailed the ratio of fried chicken, bun, and sauce. That little mayo tang was absolutely perfect, while the bun was slightly sweet and oh so fluffy. We can still remember digging into our bags of 80s KFC in the backseats of our parents' station wagon, unable to wait to get to the dinner table for a Kentucky Fried treat.
You cost just a little, but people love you a lot.
Number 6, Personal Pan Pizza, Pizza Hut. You might have headed to Pizza Hut after a Little League baseball game.
New Personal Pan Pizza from your Pizza Hut restaurant. Ready in 5 minutes.
Or maybe you earned a trip thanks to a solid report card. Whatever the occasion, Pizza Hut dining today isn't the same without the sit-down aspect of the franchise's heyday.
Pizza! For lunch!
New Personal Pan Pizza from Pizza Hut, starting at $1.59 and ready in 5 minutes or your next one's free.
The decor of Pizza Huts just hit different back during this decade, from the lighting and booth setup to that amazing salad bar. Personal pan pizzas were among the very best rewards for us 80s kids, perhaps second only to a meat lover shared with our folks. Sure, the Hut is still making pizza today, but these personal pans made every sit-down visit an event.
Personal Pan Pizza at Pizza Hut.
Fresh
baked and ready in 5 minutes, or your next one's free. Guaranteed.
Number 5. Chicken McNuggets, McDonald's. The McNugget was fully rolled out by the McDonald's Corporation back in 1983.
Introducing Chicken McNuggets. McDonald's McNuggets.
The fast food landscape was never the same again. This wasn't the only chicken nugget game in town, of course, but it certainly felt that way back in the 80s. How else could we justify consuming an entire 20-piece on our own?
When you buy McDonald's Chicken McNuggets, you get these wonderful mechanically embroidered white napkins at no extra charge. And you'll need lots of napkins because these golden McDonald's Chicken McNuggets come with any one of 4 dipping sauces. Imagine that.
We also remember how the McNugget revolutionized the sauce game, embracing everything from holiday cranberries to teriyaki. The Chicken McNuggets even managed to become a beloved part of the McDonaldland family, thanks to some absolutely adorable appearances for Halloween.
What are you making? We're stirring up secret sauces for dipping.
We're ready, boss.
Let's make sauce.
Number 4. Superbar, Wendy's. This may have been intended for sides, but with salad, Mexican food, and pasta on offer, the Superbar was the main course for plenty of families.
Wendy's, where you get the best burgers in the business, introduces the new Superbar.
On the surface, it was there to supplement your Wendy's experience, but it quickly grew to become the Wendy's experience for many fans.
I really think it's nice when families have dinner together. That's why Wendy's Superbar makes so much sense.
Because there was always so much more than salad at the Superbar. It was also a Tex-Mex destination, a soup haven, and a place for chili fixins, because everybody loved that Wendy's chili. Plus, it was all you can eat. Is there anything more American?
You've never seen nothing like Wendy's Superbar, where you get all you can eat for one low price. Only at Wendy's.
Number 3. Blizzard, Dairy Queen. We've touched on a lot of savory options thus far, but we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the love for Dairy Queen's iconic frozen treat, the Blizzard.
You've got to get to Dairy Queen fast. We're introducing 3 sensational new Blizzard flavors. New taste sensations that are really drawing crowds.
There are just so many options for toppings when the DQ staff whip your frozen soft-serve snack into a work of sugary sweet art. It didn't really matter if you were ordering a Blizzard after a meal of burgers and fries or hitting up your local Dairy Queen just for a Blizzard.
Where do we get a treat so cool it's hot? Dairy Queen. It's the original Blizzard flavor treat.
You were probably already reciting that perfect recipe in your head prior to walking up to the counter. Oreos? Reese's Pieces? Chopped nuts or Heath Bar bits? What was your Blizzard go-to?
It's the one and only Dairy Queen Blizzard treat. Flavor after delicious flavor.
Number 2. Whopper Jr. with cheese, Burger King. This beloved sandwich may have originated by accident way back in 1963, but that doesn't mean that 80s kids didn't feel a certain sense of ownership over the BK classic.
You already know it's flame-broiled and fixed your way, but the one thing you didn't know is that the Whopper Jr. now has 50% more beef.
This decade, after all, was a period when many fast food companies were ramping up their competitive streaks. The Whopper Jr. felt like the ultimate reward after a long day at school or work.
Name one thing you can get for just $1.99. Well, how about one tasty Whopper Jr. value meal at Burger King?
This franchise has always leaned into their flame-broiled pedigree, and no fast food burger quite has the same taste as a Whopper. What can we say? This one is a no-brainer.
The Whopper Jr. tastes the same as the Whopper. It's just as flame-broiled, it's just as juicy, it's just Junior.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. McDLT, McDonald's. Every now and then, McDonald's achieves a perfect storm of fast food form and function.
McDonald's new McDLT. It could be the best tasting lettuce and tomato hamburger ever.
The McRib has certainly earned its culinary legacy. Meanwhile, the advertising for the McDLT said it all with its catchy jingle. The McDLT kept the hot side hot and the cold side cold via its very specific packaging. No longer would any Mickey D's customers grumble about soggy lettuce.
Just once, you'd like your hamburger hot and your lettuce and tomato cool and crisp all at the same time? Yeah! Well, I say, you got it. I'm talking McDonald's new lettuce and tomato hamburger, the McDLT.
The McDLT was designed so those cold and crisp veggies hit your hot and juicy patty at the perfect time. This ensured maximum flavor impact on that first bite, and for every bite thereafter, until the McDLT was devoured.
The burger stays hot on the McOven side, and the McFridge side keeps the lettuce and tomato cool and crisp.
They're kept apart until I put them together. That's why the McDLT tastes so good and fresh.
Which discontinued menu item do you want to bring back? Let us know in the comments.
What do you want, Michael?
A McDLT?
No, I already told you they don't make those anymore.
You know, sometimes it's a regional thing. You could ask.
No McDonald's anywhere makes a McDLT anymore.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.